Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I just saw Netflix latest Nollywood flick titled Elesin Oba, aka the King's Horseman. And Elesin Oba is basically, well, the king is dead. The king is dead, and now the horseman has to sacrifice himself. The king's horseman has to sacrifice himself to go and to follow the king into the afterlife and serve him in the afterlife. I think that is the thing they do in Yoruba land back in those days. When the king dies, the king's horseman has to follow him, die and follow him and serve him in the afterlife. So that's basically what the movie is about. The first thing I want to talk about that stood out to me the most in this movie is the acting and the performances from Odunlade Adekola. Odunlade Adekola, like, it goes without saying now, Odunlade Adekola is a is a fantastic actor. Any movie he's in, he's always going to kill it. So it was a very, very good, like, he stood out in this his performance in this movie was so good. He stood out, and it was like one of the driving forces behind this movie. And not just him, like, there were two people that really stood out to me the most: Odunlade Adekola and Shafi Bello. Shafi Bello, I've not seen Shafi Bello in this kind of role before. Like, she's always like this kind of sophisticated person. She always plays sophisticated, like in the movies I've seen her in, she was like a sophisticated person, a high-class person. So to see her play a role like this, like she was the Iyalode, or the market woman, the leader of the market women, that was the role she played in this movie. And to see her play it, and her performance was so good. I didn't think she could act like this and to speak Yoruba like this. It was so good seeing Shafi Bello in this role, and I think she was and Odunlade were one of the standout performances in this movie. And I feel like there were also other like top veteran actors, actors and actresses in this movie, but they didn't have much to do. There's some actors and actresses that were just like in like one or two scenes, and I was like, why would you have this person, someone of this caliber, be in this kind of scene and just not even have any effect? Like, I feel like the casting was a bit somehow, because some of the people that they casted were veteran actors and they didn't give them anything to do. So it was like you could have just casted someone not very relevant in this role and it would have been the same thing. But to cast veteran actors and not use them, it was just a bit sad for me, and I didn't like that. And there was a cameo I noticed in this movie. When I saw the trailer, I did not pick it up. I did not see the person. But when I watched the movie, when I saw the person, I was like, wow. I was so excited to see this person. This cameo was like one of the best things in this movie. And the thing about the cameo, it's not like they just add the cameo because they could have cameo or something, or they could just put someone in the movie. No, the person, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, the person that cameoed in this movie, like, I didn't know he was such a good actor, and his role in this movie was like, he acted his role and he performed superbly, and that cameo was like so good to see, and I love seeing it. Though I had some issues with this movie, well, before I get to the issues I had with this movie, let me first talk about the set design and the costumes. Like, it reminded me of Anikulapo, like the set design and the costumes of Anikulapo. The King's Horseman also reminded me of it, and I'm like, wow, like, these costumes are so beautiful, like, and so accurate to the times. Well, there were some of the costumes that were a bit I don't know if they were wearing this thing at this kind of time, but the costumes and the set design in general were so good, and I think like that is one of the best parts of it. The things I didn't like about the movie was like slow paced. It was very like, it felt like it was dragging at some points, and I feel like the story was just one way. It did not have exciting or intriguing elements to it. The movie was just like the best way to put it is like the movie was anticlimactic. It was just like straight up. It was just, they just delivered the movie just like that. It was like having vanilla ice cream, just vanilla. Like, that is how the movie was. There's nothing wrong with just vanilla, but sometimes, or most of the time, you need to like spice it up. So this movie was just vanilla. It didn't have anything that was like so like intriguing about it. It was not anticlimactic, it was not climactic. So it was just like, okay, let's just watch this thing and let's get on with it. So I wish the movie had been much more exciting, had much more wow, like much more wow factor. Yes, like, I wish it had been much more I was really looking forward to this movie. I wish it had been much more intriguing or much more exciting, but it was not as intriguing or exciting as I would have liked. So I didn't really enjoy the movie. At some point, it was like this person is almost the person of the movie almost turned me away from watching it. At the point, I didn't want to talk about this movie again, but because of the way the story went and how everything was, but I just had to talk about it. And like, I feel like if we talk about movies like this more, like say what we want more, then we are probably going to get what we want. So this movie was, yes, it had some really good things about it, but I feel like the story could have been so much more better. The story lagged a little bit, and I understand that it's based on a play, so there's not much room they can make with the story. But other than that, maybe it is even better as a play than a movie, because if it is like a play, your mind might not be expecting so much wow or climactic stuff. But as a movie, your mind is programmed one way, like, and you're expecting the climax. And when you don't get any kind of climax, or the kind of climax you get is just, it just makes you feel like this movie was not really worth it. I wish this movie had been so much better. But anyways, that's just my review on the movie. So have you seen Elesin Oba, the King's Horseman? What do you think about it? Comment below and let me know. And if this is your first time on my channel, my guy, like and subscribe for more contents like this. Thank you for sticking till this time. See you in the next video. Cheers.